this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. It's the weekend. I hope you're all enjoying it. It's important. I just have to encourage you. I'm not telling you what to do, but you're just, I'm a guy who's been doing this for over 30 years. I encourage you, get away from the machine some if you can and recharge your engines. And again, I'm not telling you what to do, but you will find that you will be sharper, and you will be more productive. I'm not telling you to be lazy. No way. But there's a great quote from Abraham Lincoln. If I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend 6 hours sharpening my axe. And sometimes sharpening our axe is getting away. Getting away. Always be prepared. Run it like a business, but get away from it a little bit too. It's good for the head. It's good for the heart. Just have to share that with you. It's good for the eyes too. All right. Sometime I'll tell you a story about that. So here we go. Let's look at the ETFs. ETFs. I love framing up the overall market action with ETFs. We have weekly on the left, daily on the right. Let's spread this out just a hair. There we go, so we can see it a little bit better. Let me try one more. Yeah, that covers a year. That's good. So weekly on the left, daily on the right. You can see the IBD 50 ETF is picking up a little. It's still below the 50-day. Still below the 50-day. Something to consider, all right? But it is picking up a little bit, all right? Lifted on the weekly, volume which is so-so. Gold miners had a good week here, or good lift, all right? This week they did nothing. The market took off, and gold did nothing. So possibly you can see some tops here, but this is a loose pattern. You're not going to see this pattern in chart books saying, well, this is a place to be buying it, so you got to be careful. Junior gold miners, similar situation. Weekly on the left, daily on the right, just flopping around here a little bit. One thing that does catch my eyes, look at the high on this bar, look at the high on this bar. That translates into right there. It could form a little cup and possibly a handle. Does have some serious distribution on the weekly though, something to consider. Gold, the stuff, the metal itself, ran up and faded off here a little bit on the weekly and not really doing anything on the daily. Don't overthink it. Here's a great lesson for all of us. If you have to really look for the chart pattern, it's probably not there. Okay? The good ones just stand out. There's biotech, deep cut, but lifting off. Good volume on Friday, good lift. Biotechnology, more of a risk on thing. Also, why else would biotechnology be going, lifting? Well, in relation to possible vaccines are combating COVID-19. All right, some of them are doing this. They're lifting here, okay? I'm not endorsing them. That's not my point. Just looking at the big picture. We make it easy. By the way, I'm talking to go through these ETFs on your own takes probably a minute and a half, and you've got a great foundation of what's strong and what's weak. So let's continue onward. North American technology picking up a little bit. Good to see. Pushed over the 50-day. Remember that, over the 50-day. IJH, small or mid cap. Below the 50-day, below the falling 50-day, okay? Starting to pick up a little bit, but just something to consider. IWM, below the falling 50-day. You can see possible form lifting through these tops, but again, market was really strong and this didn't lift that much. Oil services, really lagging. When you see charts like this and this, don't overthink it. Look for strength. Make it easier. Software starting to pick up, lifted through the 50-day. Look at the weekly. That's good to see. Software, technology, we like that. We like growth sectors. Here we go. QQQ, over the 50-day. Look at that. That was leading. Remember this. See the 50-day falling just a little bit? QQQ pick it up. Here is steel below a falling 50-day. Nothing to do with it. Don't overthink it. Like, wow, here, just look for the best of the best. SMH pushed above the 50-day. Technology, that's good. And that's good for the NASDAQ 100. Spiders finally pushed through the 50-day. I want to show you something here, though, very important. Here's QQQ, pushed above the 50-day 4 days ago. Here's Spiders, pushed above the 50-day Friday, yesterday. Which one's stronger? And that's why we do the work we do. QQQ stronger. That's why we had QLD. There's how you manage it. Solar below the 50-day, really nothing to do with it. I mean, it could lift, but that's not a high probability pattern. Small caps lifting a little bit, but way but more than moving averages. It tells you where the strength is and what to avoid. Oil. Right here, see, this is powerful. This is why we do this. Oil. There's nothing going on here. Move on. Here we go. Aerospace and defense going sideways below a fallen 50-day. Nothing really special there. Home builders picking up a little bit below the fallen 50-day. Nothing really special there. Basic materials or materials lifting off a little bit closer to the 50-day. There's a potential. Below the or right at the 50-day. Communication services. That's good to see. Communications, technology. We love growth. Energy below a falling 50-day. Really nothing to do here, okay? Financials below a falling 50-day. Maybe, but this is not a high probability setup. You know, just fish in a good pond. Fish in a pond where the fish are more. They're more plentiful. Industrial sector going sideways, possibly lift. Technology over the 50-day. See what I'm talking about? I mean, I just showed you. Below, look at this. Below, well, at the 50-day. Below the 50-day. Below the 50-day. Below the 50-day. A little bit above the 50-day. What was it? It's technology. There you go. That's how you connect the dots. And it was stronger earlier in the week, this too. We're involved with technology. Consumer staples starting to pick up a little bit. Good to see the consumer maybe coming back. Utilities, defensive, a little bit below the 50-day, but maybe it'll start to lift. It's utilities, though. I don't get too excited about that, okay? Healthcare, lifting. Now think about this. Think this through. Healthcare. Why would healthcare stocks be doing good? Well, you connect the dots. COVID-19, healthcare, possible innovation in treating this virus. There you go. Consumer discretionary lifted through here. A little bit better. Consumer. The consumer. Maybe the consumer is coming back. Metals and mining below a falling 50-day. Nothing to do with it. Retailing. Starting to pick up a little bit. Hasn't pushed over the 50-day yet. Nothing really special to do with it. Software. Growth. Approaching the 50-day. That would be good. You know, possibly we'll watch it and see what happens. Back to the IBD 50 and team. Right there. Now you have a great overview of what's going on. Looking at the ETFs. We do this. I do this every day. It's just part of my routine. Now, this video is 7 minutes and 30 seconds long. For me or for you to take this list and to do this on your own takes like a minute and a half, and you have a great foundation on where to possibly look and what to avoid. Isn't that what you're after? I got money. I don't know where to put it. Well, what the heck? Let's take a look at the big picture and then drill it down to small. I'll do something for you right here. Here they are. I'll leave it up for a second. Take a picture of it. I don't have any secrets. My goal is to systematize. Been doing this since 1985, 86. Was there for the crash of 87. Something I learned. Systematize things. Have specific routines that will help you stay focused, help you find opportunities, which will help you make money. We've got so many. We only have 24 hours in a day. By Jove, let's use them in a smart way. Anyway, wanted to share. Have a good weekend. Get away. Just relax a little too. But this is for you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.